windows are starting to steam up here. All right, so if you just start your engine, yeah, keep it in neutral. Just start your engine, just so that we can demist the windows. That way, then we're going to be good to go when we do want to set off. I'm going to continue telling you a little bit more about the test. All right, so throughout the drive, we're just going to follow the road ahead unless traffic signs direct otherwise. If I want you to turn left or right, I will tell you in plenty of time. As I've already said, the independent drive today is going to be following the sat-nav. Whilst following the sat-nav, you need to adhere to all road traffic signs and markings, including any relevant speed limits. Go by ones which are displayed outside, not ones which are displayed on the sat-nav, as they may not be correct on there.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
That's fine, thank you.
Okay. Just going to follow the sat-nav. To begin with, there's just over 20 minutes of sat-nav. So, okay, drive on when you're ready, please.
Now, Jason's put me through my paces and redo my Part 2 advanced driving test I had to take to become a driving instructor. What Jason doesn't know is I'm going to throw in a couple of faults to see if he picks them up as an ex-DVSA driving examiner. Let's see what happens. So can you spot the 2 faults I'm going to put in before we reveal it at the end of the video?
Oh, sorry, move off when you're ready. At the beginning of the test, it's move off. All other occasions, it's drive on. It should start speaking to us. If it doesn't, at the end of the road, turn right. At the end of the road,
turn right. At the end of the road, turn right, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then bear right. After 300 yards, bear right.
I'm just going to interject here. It says bear right. It is actually a right turn, okay?
Okay.
Bear right.
See the white van in front of us?
Yeah.
I'd like you to pull up on the left just before we get to it. Get reasonably close, about a car's distance. Leave yourself enough room to move off again. Don't worry about any dropped curbs on this particular occasion. We won't be staying long. Thank you. And drive on when you're ready, please. What would you normally be doing then if you weren't doing your Part 2 today?
Probably some filming.
All right, okay, nice.
A little filming company, so.
All right. What is it that's making you want to go become a driver?
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
When I did the film, I've always done training one way or another and passing information. I thought we'd take my skills and adapt it into something new.
All right, yeah. So you enjoy passing your knowledge on to others?
Absolutely.
That's good, that.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 800 yards, turn left.
There's speed cameras in this town, isn't there?
I'm really surprised actually that this section isn't a 20 with that skull being
there a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
The problem with 20 zones, they put them where it could actually be safer go faster.
At the end of the road,
focus is down
turn
here rather than on
left.
the road. It's counterintuitive.
I think so. I mean, you look at London.
I'm in the place I used to live in Hampton, in London, and there's a big wide road. Wider than this, it's 20 miles an hour with nothing on it. It's just ridiculous.
Turn left.
So early signalling catch a few people out there.
Yes, yeah, it can. Yeah.
Because I'm doing my part 2, I'm talking a bit more as a more
absolutely. Yeah.
road holder rather than like a...
Well, you get it on even on a learner test. You know, people will talk because it puts them at ease. It makes them feel a lot.
After 300 yards, turn right.
You know, as long as it's not going to put you off from what you're doing, and sometimes an examiner may say, you know, I'm just going to let you concentrate on what you're doing. If we get an opportunity to talk later, then we will. All right, and they're not being miserable, they just don't want you to.
No.
Turn right.
And pull up on the left in a safe place, please. Thank you. And drive on when you're ready, please.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Keep running down there. Where's it going?
Yeah.
It's quite distracting actually.
Yeah. That's why sometimes
It's way best to do that, absolutely it is.
I've done it on test as well, because obviously the pupil may not know how to turn their sat nav off, and it might just come on automatic.
Turn right.
And previously the instructors always turned it off.
Now that car was coming quite quickly there, and an indication is only an indication.
Yeah.
So I held back until those wheels turned.
Absolutely, and you took on more information by looking at him, making eye contact, and also looking at the direction that they
After
were. Yeah.
800 yards, turn right.
Otherwise,
So it's
gamble.
it is, because like, okay, he may have left his signal on from somewhere else. We don't know that. He may have put it on accidentally. You know, knocked it. Loads of people do that.
change their mind.
Or change the mind. Yeah, actually, it's not this one. It's further up. You know.
And what's it added to my journey?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm still behind the same car.
Yeah, you're behind the same car. You know. So you've lost anything.
Yeah.
By just taking
300
that.
yards, turn right.
By taking that extra moment, you've not lost anything. And I think this is where driver education needs to go. There's too many people are in too much of a rush.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing really we're
Turn
quite
right.
urban here-ish. Well, they got urban. We're very rural where we are. Hello.
Yeah. So that would be lane discipline.
Yeah.
Whilst driving along and when it's safe to do so, I would like you to show me how you would demist your front windows, please. Thank you.
Don't have a button on this.
No.
It's a Dacia.
Yeah, mine's got heated front windscreen as well, which is a hiss.
Got a Mini.
In winter,
I've got a Dacia.
do you know what? It's a nice car. It's the first. I'll be honest. It's the first one I've been in. and it's nice.
Well, you get for a brand new car, it's the same engine as the Renault and the Nissan. It's the 1 litre 3-cylinder, highly torqued turbo.
Yeah.
If you press that eco button, it doesn't go anywhere. It turns
Really?
the turbo off. It's just like, oh my god, this is really dangerous. That the capture is, and the Nissan and Renault equivalent is about £10,000 more.
Really?
Yeah. So I pay £10,000 less. Okay, I don't have a button for this. It's a bit plasticky, but at the end of the day, as a driving instructor, it's a work machine.
And it does what you want it
yards,
to.
cross the roundabout.
What's my money?
And take the
It's
second
money from
exit.
lessons minus what it costs to deliver the lessons, which includes the car,
Yeah.
and how much fuel you put in it, and how much it costs insurance. The bit in between.
Yeah.
So funny enough, when I charge £45 an hour, guess what I don't get?
Yeah.
£45 an hour.
Yeah. That's it. You know, people don't get that. Oh, you're charging X amount of
I'm
pounds.
sick. I don't phone in and get paid.
That's it.
Want a holiday?
Yeah.
I'm not being paid
That's
20
it.
days
You
holiday.
know.
Want a pension?
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm not moaning about it, but it's just irritating when people assume that you're somehow sort of
Rolling in it. Yeah.
this is why I'm not doing driving lessons as malicious or something like that.
Yeah.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Even hearing a speech at the beginning from yourself,
Yeah.
the first couple of minutes, it makes you feel not as I have driven in my own car. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, blimey. Nobody likes being scrutinised.
No, they don't. They don't.
And as much as you can say, don't be nervous, don't worry, it's just another day at the office for the exam, it's this, is that.
Yeah.
I say to my students, if you weren't nervous,
You wouldn't care.
If you weren't nervous, it means you don't care about the outcome.
Absolutely.
The fact you're nervous means you want it. You want to learn to drive. You want to get your driving license.
100%.
If you weren't nervous, I would be nervous.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, when I went back, there had been a big time gap between me being an instructor previously.
Sneaky 30.
It had been a big time gap between me being an instructor and then returning to it.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to go through the whole process again, my part 1, my part 2 and my part 3.
I mean, even going to do your part 1, you feel nervous.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I didn't revise it, and I should have done, because it changed a lot. It changed a lot because they were a lot more focused on the different types of teaching styles and this.
Waiting for the ADI part, the 50 questions of ADI style,
After
learning
300
plateaus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cross the roundabout and take the
And
first
if you
exit.
don't know them, two of the questions, the answers always look quite similar, don't they?
Yeah.
I got 99 out of 100 on my part
you?
1. I still don't know to this day which was the one I didn't get.
Yeah.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
We're going to that one there, aren't we? There we go.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Catches a few people overlaying discipline.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
The paint's not fantastic in this town,
It's not.
is it?
It's not. Wakefield Council ain't the best. You know, it gets updated when something gets resurfaced, if you like.
Next time we pull over, I just want to secure that lid. It's making a bit rattling a bit.
Would you like me to do it?
If you're happy, you're safe and confident to do that, Jason,
Yeah.
then please be my guest.
I've just done one, but it was enough. To be honest, I need something that's going to hold everything.
Yeah. What I like about this car is it's such a nice seating position. I've always got the slightly too fit. I've got a DS3 which I lease out to people on Pink.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
Trading them. I rent them out at a really reasonable rate. It's 8 years old. It's done 140,000 miles, but it's still got the dual controls. It's black. It's nice. It looks the part. So people can lease it for 6 months whilst they're on Pink without the stress of having to go, oh my god, I've signed up to a franchise deal. I've done this. I've done that.
Yeah.
So what's my investing £20,000 for a car? You haven't necessarily got a job.
Yeah.
stressful. So it takes all the stress out of it.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
That's what I did with Rebecca.
Yeah, somebody on one of the Facebook forums yesterday. It's like, I've been driving for 20 years and I'm wanting to become a driving instructor. Has anybody got any advice?
Why? Well, I charge for part 2 work and part 3 work. I charge it as a lesson. I charge a little bit more expensive because I've got to do all the admin. I've got like an hour of admin to do afterwards and write up the notes and all the rest of it properly into the proper forms. So I'll charge a little bit extra, like £5 an hour extra. But how long do you know? How long does it take to? How many hours does it take to learn to drive? It depends on you. How long does it take to learn to become a driving instructor? Well, it also depends. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I?
Okay, Richard, we've gone slightly off route. All right, don't worry about it too much. We may have an opportunity to turn around up here. Don't worry about it.
But the important thing, it's not a fault.
And you've done it. And you've done it safely. You've done it safely, and you've done it legally. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You've done it safely, and you've done it legally.
I was gibbering.
After
I lost my
200
concentration.
There you
yards,
go.
turn right.
So what we're going to do,
yeah, you better direct me back on.
just down, I'm going to bring you back on track, but we can use this opportunity. Okay, we're going to turn left shortly into a sports centre. If we just a tennis club, stroke sports centre, we might have even gone past it actually. In fact, it's just here. Sorry, it's just here. It's not very easy, is it?
It's a bit tight. I don't like anything bigger than this.
Okay, I'd like you to reverse into a parking space, please. There aren't any marks.
As such, I just mark
There aren't
one.
any marks. I thought there was marked bays in it.
I'll do it
Which
anyway.
is why.
Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn.
Well, it's a legitimate way of putting me back on track, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's killed one of the birds. Okay, and we're going to drive on when you're ready. We're going to come out of the car park and we're going to re-follow this sat nav.
No, you wouldn't be expected to mark that as a reverse without the mode markings, would you? Because the thing is, you've got to leave all 4 wheels within the bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
So ensuring you all 4 wheels finish in the bay. Which is worth noting, of course, is you don't need to get your micrometer out, do you? To sort of
No, you don't.
From the road.
You don't.
It's on the what's the rules on the line?
On the line, we can do that when we do later with some additional videos. So if you want to look at the rules for the bay parking, what you can do, what you can't
yards,
do.
Turn right.
Watch the other videos that are going to be going with this video.
Fine, fair enough. Can't do all in one lesson, can we?
No.
Right. So, what's that added to my driving test? 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Big deal.
Big deal.
You might get a sort of short tea break at the end of it. Might be a bit annoyed with me, but hey ho.
Turn right.
Still might have a license.